RDG Ricky here, coming at you guys again. So, one question. Who is and who isn't ready to watch a bunch of grown-ass people, grown men, grown women just going at each other and fucking each other up? Because if you're telling me that's what's going to happen this weekend, sign me up. I'm always down to watch it. UFC 247, ladies and gentlemen, right around the corner. Hey, it's exciting as hell. I'm ready. Hey, there's nothing more entertaining than that, man. You crack back a couple cold ones. For the guys that enjoy the finer things in life, they're watching their figure, some Trulies, some of those new Bud Light, Budweiser, seltzers, whatever tickles your fancy. If you're the upper echelon, upper class, you want a nice little glass of wine, drink it up with your peaky out and shit, whatever you want to do, hey, that's up to you, man. But we're going to talk about some UFC 247, guys. So, I went through the matchups. I went through the cards, the early prelims, the prelims, and the main cards. You know, nothing really interested me in the early prelims, even in the prelims. So the fights I'm going to talk about, they're all going to be in the main card. It wasn't on purpose just to highlight the main card, because listen, a lot of the times, fights that are in there earlier in the day, they're normally the better fights. You got a bunch of nobodies fighting each other, just fucking each other up and trying to make a name for themselves. You know, it makes for great fucking entertainment. It really does. So I'm gonna start from the lowest, closest to the main title fight. So the first one I'm gonna talk about, we're gonna talk about my man, Derek. My balls is hot, Lewis. Now, for the UFC fans out there, you know what I meant when I say that. My man, deadass, after a fight, went ahead and said, my balls is hot. That's why he was taking off his garment. The guy is, he is hilarious. I mean, I could sit here and tell you all the things he says. That'd be good for another day, but he's hilarious. He's great. He's going against my man, Baldhead Latifi. Now, Derek Lewis is coming off a victory, while Latifi's coming off an L. Took an L. Got knocked down in the second round, his last bout. Now, I don't know. To me, I think I'm going to keep this short and sweet and simple. Derek Lewis is the bigger man. Now, while he may not be the most sound and technical fighter, mixed martial artist, he is, though, he's a force of nature. He's a big old dude that he just wants to ready to rumble, just cock back real quick, hit you with that 1-2 step, and just drop you. That is his objective every time he punches. He puts all into it. He just throws everything into it. That's Derek Lewis, and that's why I like watching him fight. And that's why he's probably going to knock this man out if he catches him. He's going to catch a fade. Latifi is going to catch a fade, I'm telling you right now. Next matchup. This is going to be the co-main event. Valentina Shevchenko versus Kagan. Now, listen, Valentina right now, she is in the middle of her prime. And listen, none of these predictions are me being biased. I'm not necessarily just picking the favorites. This is just from what I see and from what I know and from what I think is going to happen. And this is what I'm relaying to you guys. So Valentina Shevchenko, we already know this girl's in her prime. Kagan, she seems to have been having so far a decent career. But I think at this point in her career, she's just in the middle of her prime. Shevchenko has just been mowing down opponents. Right now, she's just more athletic. She's the better fighter. I can say the only way that Kagan could even have an opportunity is that she doesn't just sit there up there and tries to go toe-to-toe. She's got to be a little more technical with it. If she's going to stand there in front of Valentina Shevchenko and try to trade blows, it's just not going to work out well for her. This run kind of reminds me of when Ronda Rousey was on her run, with Shevchenko, where, there was nothing else. No one else was going to be here in that division. No one else is going to be, in my opinion, Shevchenko in a 125 pound division. It's just not going to occur. We're going to go now to the main event of the evening. My man, Johnny Bones Jones versus Dominic Reyes. Now, I want to address one little thing. If you guys notice, I like to say that because I do like to address certain things because I see what you guys post on social media. Not necessarily my subscribers, but just people in general. And I like to relay that information because sometimes I agree with it, sometimes I don't. Now, I was having a discussion on Facebook. Well, I saw this discussion on Facebook. Not just there, but I've seen it all over. You know, some people just can't respect John Jones. And you know what? I respect that. That's your opinion. You know, opinions, we all know. Everybody has an asshole. Everybody has an opinion. Those two correlate together. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't a bad thing if you don't like John Jones, you think he's a cheater. But then again, if you ask me, you're asking the wrong person, because I also believe, different sport, Barry Bonds, A-Rod, David Ortiz, all them guys, I think they need to be in a Hall of Fame as well at some point. But yeah, you don't have to agree with me. It's a different take. But it is what it is. Listen, you know, I think this whole thing with John Jones could be a little bit overblown with the whole fucking testing positive for PEDs and all this other shit. The only man that has stopped John Jones is John Jones himself. He is the only one that has stopped himself. It's, you know, it's almost like Tyson Fury. You know, he lost to Deontay Wilder, but up until before that point, he was the only man to defeat himself. Great boxer, but he let outside sources, outside things out of the octagon, out of the ring, in Tyson Fury's case, get to his life and get to his career. And that's what John Jones is doing. But you know what? I feel like he's righted the path. I feel like he's on the path where he needs to be. And I think he's doing his thing right now. I'm going to keep this short and sweet, guys. I would like to see a knockout. I really would like to see a knockout. But this might go the distance. John Jones, I mean, they're pretty close in stature as far as the tail of the tape goes. But John Jones obviously has a I think it's an 85 to 77 reach advantage, which is significant. But John Jones is just, he's built different. You know, and no pun intended, he is just built different. I mean, the guy's got daddy long leg arms. He just does. His reach is phenomenal, and that is his biggest weapon, is his reach. You know, he can keep you afar while handling you the business and coming from them. You know, he can give you all that, and that's what makes him different, and that's what makes him, in my opinion, the GOAT. And until somebody steps up and beats John Jones, I'm never picking someone to beat John Jones. I don't care what his age is. You know what I mean? I still think he's fighting at an elite high level. I think as right now he's cemented himself as the GOAT. But I'm not gonna like say Dominic Reyes is a for sure thing. You know, Dominic Reyes has a chance. He does. He's gifted. You know, he's strong. He's got a jaw. You know, so the opportunity is there for Dominic Reyes, but I think in the long run, man, Johnny Bones Jones, my mans, he's going to take them cookies and he's going to go home laughing to the bank. And that's it. That's it. Thank you, guys. Peace out.